I mean, I guess I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to be the boxers? I had it planned that you could be the 1, 2, and 3 if you wanted, or I can just roll it out and see whether Wyncarawickloop wins or not.
I don't mind rolling.
Yeah, sure. Let's roll.
That sounds fun.
Let's roll.
All right. So.
I don't know. Wyncarawickloop has to fight 3 people, one after the other.
Somebody. Is it a he, she, they?
Who? Wyncarawick?
Yeah.
Wyncarawick is they, them.
They, them.
Non-binary.
Somebody don't like them.
So, all right. So Wyncarawick gets into the ring, and the first challenger is Punchin Pastrin Amleti, the rabbit folk from Lindumia. So the way that this works is whoever wants to be Punchin Pastrin. Anybody?
I'll be the rabbit.
All right. You, both of us are going to roll.
I'll be the rabbit.
D20s, and I'll let you know basically, but we both have 20 hit points. First person to get reduced to 0 is the loser. Strength mod is the modifier. So Punchin Pastrin has a +1. We both roll at the same time. The higher number lands a punch. Let's roll and then we'll see how it goes. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so Wyncarawickloop jumps into the ring. Punchin Pastrin gets inside. Start in and let's roll.
The announcer to be spruce muffin.
5.
17.
17. So a 5 versus a 17. If the difference is within 3, it's blocked, but that's not anywhere close. So a 5 versus a 17, so it's a 12. So the difference is between a 9 and a 13, so you get to roll a d6 for damage.
Missed. 5.
5. So Wyncarawick and... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have mattered. You actually have a +1, right? Was it 17? +1, 18?
Yeah.
Same thing. All right. So Wyncarawick gets a solid punch straight to the face. Everyone like kind of just goes, oh, as there's like a little bit of blood actually just goes off to the side. Rallies again. All right, let's roll. Simultaneous. An 11.
15.
+2, so 13 +1 is 16.
There's a whole bunch of extra math there I don't understand, but sure.
+1 to for strength, so 16, and Wyncarawick has +2. So 13 versus a 16, that is, you get to roll a d4, because that's within 4. So another hit.
1.
Alright. And people are like, oh, there's another like quick little jab to the side, just barely catching Wyncarawick's face. Alright, roll again. Oh man. 5.
16.
Oh shit.
This
Don't
really,
fuck with the money.
They're gonna be crying.
this really is like a
7
fucking
is
Looney
within
Tune.
So roll another d6.
Oh man.
Everyone is like, oh my
5.
gosh. 5. Already down to
Oh,
9.
Wyncarawick's gonna lose this first fucking round.
ain't gonna make it to the orc.
All right. Next, both roll again. Oops.
7.
That is a 14 +2 for a 16. So that is a 9 for d6. So coming back up, Wyncarawick throws a punch. That's a 5 on you as well.
So
So
you keeping track of that?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Down to a
Maybe.
15.
Joe Rogan and John Anik and that reaction.
All right, roll again.
He could be DC.
Nat 20 +1.
Oh my
Nat
god.
20.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fucking Wyncarawick's getting...
Wyncarawick's day.
Alright, so for a natural 20, you combo. So you need to roll another 20, d20.
Roll another nat 20.
No.
Now,
Ding 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 ding.
I-
Throw in the towel.
I just want to point out that's 2 times.
That's a
we've had,
haymaker.
That's
We've had 2
Wait, you
people
did do
roll
that.
nat 20s
2 in a row.
both in a row.
Right here, buddy.
Aha.
So, Punchin Pastrin, roll me a d20. That's the damage.
Oh!
A 20. Another
That's
20.
really bad.
Fucking 2.
A 2.
Oh,
Alright.
Damn.
So just
Okay.
these really fast pepper punches.
Plus,
Right, it's
plus
fucking
a
It's actually funny because they call it a rabbit punch when you get hit
22,
behind the ear.
plus a D4 for the first hit.
Another 2.
Okay. So a slam and then a haymaker to the face.
A weak
Winkar
haymaker,
is like,
though.
"Oh." Yeah, no, it wasn't overly strong. Kind of like a little bit confused. All right, roll
Why am
again.
I winning so
I'm
easily?
not gonna roll this dive.
11.
All right, there we go. So that's a 19 plus 2 for 21. That's a 12, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear no bell.
11.
Oh, 11 total. Winkara does a combo on a 19. So
Gonna rally.
that was
It's
a
not over.
Cut me.
Yeah,
Cut me.
10. So it's a D6 for at least one. So the first hit lands on Punch and Pastern. That's 2 hit points down. It's down to
Should've
13.
knocked him out by 2 fucking high 20s.
That was a combo. So nope, that was just the one. So he takes a D4 or another 4. So you're down to 9.
So what's the hit point total again?
So Punch and Pastern's at 9 and Winkara's at 5. All right, let's roll again. Rallying here.
18.
That's a 3.
No.
3 plus, so that's a 5, 19, so 14. You get to roll a D10.
Yeah.
Knock her out of the ring.
5.
5, that's what you needed. So, Punch and Pastern.
Did you just do like a fucking...
Yeah, just.
There's an audible gasp as everyone watches Winkar just like slow motion, like boom,
KO!
hits the ground. You see everyone around just kind of like gets really quiet, and Adrio, who is the steward, obviously not expecting this, like stands up and is like, "Great job, Punch and Pastern, a champion right out of the gate. Someone get..." And people come over and Winkar's like, I'm fine. Gets up. Let's keep going. And Adria's like, I don't think that's how it's working. And Winkar looks up at them and is like, we're going. We're gonna roll one more time.
Oh, nat 1.
It's an 18.
I don't care.
18 plus 2 for a 20. Winkara actually
Cheap shots you out.
Yeah.
combos on an 18 to 20. So first hit with a 20 plus difference. That's going to be a D10. For 7 points. So it comes up 7 points on Punch and Pastern. So big, like, punch to the side.
It's like that scene in Snatch after
And
the guy gets
then-
knocked down. Just
Yeah.
comes up.
What is that? A 4? No, so that's just the one other D4. And that's 3. Dropping Pastern down to a -1. So another side punch, and Pastern just goes falls to the ground. Winkar is standing there, like breathing heavy, and Adrio says, "The champion, Wyncarawickloop," and people are like, and they start cheering or whatever. You see Adrio like whisper something into Winkar's ear, and he just kind of like they nod. The little gnome just nods, and Adrio says, "We're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back in 15 minutes. Give Wyncarawickloop a chance to catch their breath." And everyone's like, "Yay."
What a weird stoppage to a fight. Or they jump in and like, all right, we're done. The person who loses gets up and knocks out the winner. And
Right, it's like, I won!
the new winner!
Well, in this case, you dropped it to a 0. So Pastern was at a -1.
So I'm
So-
knocked out.
Yeah, you got knocked out. So the people come over and like lift up. You get the impression this is not how this was supposed to go.
Someone's dragging away the rabbit
Yeah,
carcass.
the rabbit away. And you see Wyncarawick comes out and like bloodied face, looking disappointed, shocked, like lots of different emotions on their face. And Adrio is next to them like, let's go get you cleaned up. And Millie comes over like, we'll get you cleaned up, it's gonna be fine, you can just come right back out, we'll get you like a little, and they're like talking and bringing them out, and they're just like, no, it's gonna be
Rocky
fine.
IV. Stop the exhibition, man!
So about like people start to, they hang out for a little bit, but like 15-20 minutes goes by and Wyncarawick doesn't come back out for a little while, so people start to kind of go off. The night is going on, the lights are everywhere. About 20-ish minutes, 25 minutes later, Wyncarawick comes back out. They try to do their best to do a whole like song and dance kind of showing of Wyncarawick coming back out. The third contestant, or the third one, the orc, just like won't do it. He gets up and he's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. This wouldn't be honorable to fight Wyncarawickloop.
And the rabbit almost took him.
Clearly they're off their game this evening. And you see Wyncarawick off on the side, just kind of like giving a stink eye a little bit. Like, I propose that Wyncarawick comes to Posia. Fight me there on my ground. And Adrio looks like he does not know what to do. And he's like, this is supposed to be the Joy Festival. It's kind of supposed to be fun. And you see Wyncarawick, it becomes this whole show, almost like a pro wrestling match type thing. Wyncarawick's like, I'll see you there. And
This is me before I got knocked the fuck out.
They're cutting promos on each other back and forth.
and you see Garzuk, the orc, just kind of like laughs a little bit and then says, I'm gonna just go enjoy the rest of the festival. See you around, Wyncarawick. And then just heads off. Adrio's just got a big smile looking at everyone. And the human challenger, Max Rumblegold from Kalia.
That is such a fucking boxer name. Did you come up with
A
that?
white boxer's
No,
name.
Yeah.
I Google all my things. But Max Rumblegold is like, I'll do it. Heads down into the ring. And Adrio looks around. You actually start to see people now quietly, and they would definitely get in trouble. They're making bets on this fight. Who wants to be Max Rumblegold?
Roll.
If you do it, you have to do it in a Zap Brannigan voice. Because that's exactly who I'm picturing.
Can I try to steal somebody's...
Oh yeah,
Thing.
you.
I thought you were going to say somebody's gold. Like, came up placing bets, and you're just like, snatch!
Yeah, roll a d20, slide a hand check.
It's gonna be a 9. No, yeah, 9.
I got some nachos. And I'm like,
Nachos.
where's this nacho fights? Yeah.
It's an 8.
Oh shit. Okay, so I
Yeah. So you kind of slip past this this little old lady who is speaking with her husband. It's like this elderly human woman, and she's just like, and then I told him about.
Just an old lady
And
scarf.
you're like, did you grab?
Yeah.
You had one over there. Okay. All right. So Punch Max Rumblegold from Kalia comes into the ring. So if you land, if Win lands a combo on Max Rumblegold, you can roll a d20, and a 14 plus will interrupt it.
All right.
So
I imagine him as like Johnny Cage.
we both have 20. Let's both roll. as a 6 foot tall human fights a 3
You're doing
foot
it
tall
wrong.
one.
You gotta.
Yeah.
This is how you get the 2 nat 20s.
A 4. All right, that's a actually. So he has a +2.
Ah,
So
so
I forgot that.
6.
So 6 to my 14. So it is a 6 to 14 is an 8. So a roll is a D4 for damage. So 2 damage on max rumble goal. So
Ooh, I
so
rock you when I fold monkey tonight.
Rising up.
Winkara comes up with a like a quick jab to the thigh. All right.
All right, not too much, or we're gonna get flagged for
I know,
copyright.
that's why I stopped.
All right, both of us roll.
It's a 10.
10 plus 2. So we block. So the 2 of them come up and there's like a
Flash.
okay, next roll. Ooh, that's not good. A 10.
7.
7.
This
All
is
right.
more of a boxing fight than a
which is a
rabbit
fucking-
punching the fuck out of a gnome.
It was a rodent beatdown.
Just 1 hit point on max rumble. This one you start to see people get a little bit more excited about because as you just said, like this is a little bit more like jab.
No, but I love that because that's so realistic. How many fights, either boxing or MMA, have you watched where like the undercard is super exciting and you're like,
Yeah.
that was not supposed to fucking happen?
5.
7. Oh,
All right.
wait a minute.
Blocked. It's within 3.
Oh, within 3.
So within 3, there's this like a, yeah. So you like punch down and blocks out of the way and kind of shifts over. All right.
Can Eldon try to steal another one?
Yeah.
While everything's going.
It's a 7.
14.
Ayla is not trying to steal. She is watching the fight, but you would know more than rest of them that she has been slightly off since the fortune teller time.
So that's within 7. So it's D4 for damage. Finally landing a hit on little Winkara.
Ooh, 4.
Oh wow, that's good. That's done more damage than Winkara has. All right.
I rolled out a dirty 20.
Yeah, you get another one.
Nice. Sling one over. I'm gonna try to do it like every. I want to try to do it like
Oops, sorry.
during
That
the
went way
exchanges.
fast.
I'm just like walking through, just like
16.
I rolled a 4.
All right. So did you roll a 4 plus 2?
No, it was 2
was it at
plus
the
2.
end of the day or at the end of the festival?
I think it's the
12.
end of the festival.
So this is the end of the day.
No, for the
Oh,
things.
each day you can
each day.
you can or you can wait till the end and turn them all in if you want. So that's 4 damage down to 13 for Rumble, whatever the fuck. Gold.
Rumblefuckers nuts.
Oh! Again with another 4. I rolled another 2.
I rolled a 2 too. So they just kind of like both do the. All
Get
right.
the clinch. 5.
Oh, that's an 18. So a difference of a 13.
Or
Like
don't
on,
they? Doesn't Winkara
Oh, Winkara
combo?
does combo. So
It's like on the
you
break.
take
wow. Snuck
2
one in there.
points for down to an 11,
Do I get a?
and then you get to roll to see because
if I
I got to
can
roll
stop
another
it.
d20.
Hey, I'll take it. It's a 19.
Oh yeah, that
Total.
breaks the combo. So only 1 hit. All right, roll again. 11.
12 total.
Blocked. Roll again.
12 total.
Rabbit's like, come to my
Blocked
gym,
again.
I'll train you.
Yeah, this
Right.
is blocked again.
I'm trying to remember what movie it was.
10.
21.
Come on down to our gym. See if we can make some
That's
fucking
another
fighters
combo.
out of you.
So you can roll to see if you can
Sounds
break
super
the
It was.
combo.
It's a Guy Ritchie movie, but I can't remember.
D6.
It's not Snatch.
19. The gentleman.
The Gentleman. Thank you.
What
I
was
gonna say
it?
wasn't
19
Lock.
again?
19.
All right, breaking the combo. Everyone's like cheering as this human, is getting slapped around, but every time Winkara tries to do a combo, you see Winkara's face is just like, ah! Every time they're trying to get to.
Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner 1. It's just a slugfest. Ooh, 6.
12. This die is doing much better for Wyncarawickloop. 6, so that is a d4 of damage. Just another 3. So Winkara is at 16. We've got Max Rumble Gold at 6 hit points. All right. And that's a 4.
16.
So that is a D6 for damage.
Smell like DM.
You can light it up.
6.
Wow. Solid hit. 6 points of damage, bringing them from a 16 to a 10. Alright, you roll.
Whoa.
17.
Oh yeah. 5,
Line from my head.
7. So that is, the difference is 10, so that's a D6 again. People are like, oh, ooh, another 6. Wyncara's like, can barely see. There's like blood coming down in
There
their
you go.
eyes.
If he dies, he dies.
Oh, it's that
7.
one.
Oh.
Plus 2. 7 total.
7 total.
Give a message.
3 is 4. It's a D4 of damage. He rolls a 4. It's
2.
oof.
I really
2
do just
more.
imagine the wrestling promo that they were doing behind.
All right, and one more time. Oh, this rolls are not good. 7.
16.
Oof. That is D4.
3.
3. Dropping Wyncara to a -1.
Oh, man. Not
Last
that nice.
as Wyncara just slides to the side and hits the ground, this time not getting up. And you see Adrio, again, the steward is just like, go, 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 go. And then like a couple of people come in and get him, and like Adrio's like, Max, rumble, rumble, gold! And people are like, yay! You see some folks who like exchange money and everything on the sides. Yeah, you get the impression this was
It's not supposed to happen
this
this
was
way.
not supposed to happen this way.
Who lined these opponents up? It's like, you're supposed to get easy ones. The rabbit. Who didn't vet the rabbit?
And they kind of pull Wyncarawickloop off to the side, and Adrio says, and a crazy end to the first night of the Joy Festival. Everyone, thank you for joining us this evening. Please continue with your partying. Tomorrow we have Fulio the Jester and Zargath,
Do you think
Xanagath, the Great Wizard. You can see Millie like,
Eldon's gonna be like, do you think there'll be boxing?
That would be awesome.
And a jester and a wizard. Just like,
you
One's
see them.
juggling, the one's throwing fireballs.
You see them pull Wyncara off to the side, bring them back to the patient fake. Finally, like Wyncara gets up, and a couple people come over and like bring them into the inn. Is there anything else you're gonna do for the evening of the first evening?
when the crowd dissipates, Eldon's gonna try to snatch another
Okay.
thing.
Roll a d20.
That's that's a 6 plus 3. 9.
No, that doesn't beat a 12.
While he's snatching, can I snatch from him?
What?
Yep.
Why? I've only got 3. Snatch from somebody else, you jerk.
I did not.
Good.
You're like,
Didn't say the magic word. Whenever I can get a Jurassic Park.
So the
reference.
evening kind of comes to a close here. I mean, it's party all night, but in terms of events and like games and stuff, the people have stopped. So, anything you want to do
I'm gonna
first?
look over at Ayla and be like, I believe you owe me a round of drinks.
and so I do. Where shall we go?
Is there any place that's, I mean,
The cheaper places are going to be in. I mean, you can get stuff from
something
the.
fruity? Remember, Eldon doesn't necessarily think or know or want to purposefully consume alcohol.
Mhm.
So he's going to what he's going to think is going to be like a juice thing.
Did he
Okay.
ever find out that those cocktails were alcoholic?
No.
So you just
He
think
was
all
just
these
having fun.
fruity mixed drinks are just like actual like fruit drinks.
Just having fun, baby.
So yeah, you are easily able to find fruity drinks of all varieties. There are vendors.
Just like a
you can.
tall smoothie.
Oh yeah.
Some kind of giant tall smoothie that I'm sure is going to get him hammered, but
Yep, you can find those. They're about, let's see, they're going to be about 5 coppers, or maybe like up to a silver.
doesn't matter to him. She's buying.
Oh yeah, so it'll be about 2 silver for the two of you to have like a decent drink. You are able to find areas to kind of sit outside and watch as everyone is kind of partying. There's all these like fairy light looking, they're not real fairies, but like fairy lights that are around, drift globes that start to be let out of the Smiling Eyes Tavern and the Patient Fae. They just kind of like let them out the front doors and they drift around. It's warm, like in the 70s. It is, you smell food all around and different types of mostly fruity drinks. Like there's a little bit of ales that you can kind of catch a whiff of, but in general, yeah, the night is now kind of that casual evening time.
Well, enjoy your drink. Drink up.
Thank you. To the victor go the spoils.
Indeed.
He's gonna like play with that little medallion or whatever it was, token I think you said it was for winning the
The Amari holy symbol?
Yeah, he's just looking at it.
Yeah. So yeah, you would see that in his hand. One of his little things that he won is the symbol of Yamari.
It's from the ball throwing, right?
Yeah.
No, the dagger throw.
Was the dagger?
Yeah, from one of the games.
Oh, you have quite the collection there now of sashes.
Hoping to get some more. So stop trying to grab mine. Shoot, go find some others.
Everyone is fair game.
You see Cass run by, and she probably has like 16 of them. She's just like, ha 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 ha.
Cass is the hunter?
No, Cass is the little girl.
Oh, the little girl, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
And then you see Aroka run by, and she's like, give me back my sash.
Well, I say tomorrow, in the hot springs. You cannot come to Yamari and not partake in the hot springs.
I've heard him mentioned a few times already. What's so special, if you don't mind me asking?
What's so special about the hot springs again?
They're
They're just nice,
no, the hot springs.
rejuvenating.
Well, yes, but also they're known for like having magical properties. Like you go to the hot springs and they have a like beneficial. You're gonna come out feeling really good. There's also the masseuse that's right there that can give you a massage and.
God, that'd be so good right now.
They have magical properties that they are very relaxing. You will feel more rejuvenated than you previously have.
I've never been to a hot spring, so, I mean, I'm in.
You come from a land of cold, yes?
I do.
And there are no hot springs, and mountains, hills?
Not in the Vaskand, not that I know of.
Well, a treat it will be then.
Sounds it.
We should go early before the crowds really start
It's very
getting.
tourist heavy.
Well, it is what put this island on the map. So
Just imagine like this hot spring soup of just all these tourists. I don't know.
it's a natural disinfectant. It's hot enough to kill all the bacteria.
How's that sound with you two?
I guess so.
Sure, in the morning then.
Very well. Are we calling it a night, or shall we continue drinking?
No drinking for me tonight.
Oh, me neither.
Should try some of that potion of hydration. Whatever that was over there. He's gonna like point to the sign. I think you said it was like the fancy term for water.
Yeah, potion of thirst quenching.
I mean, I'm
First
assuming it's like safe boiled water that's been
It is safe
purified.
water.
And
Yes, it is.
it's not just somebody like serving you like pond water.
No, it's
scooping
safe
up the
and
scum.
good water.
You need water, my friend? I got some water. I got some clear
It's
water. I got
just-
some brown water, some yellow water.
It's just expensive.
It's just like going to any concert.
It's like it comes in this you would have seen it comes in this special made glass jar with like this potion label on it. So at the end you would have a glass jar. It's just more expensive than
I think with all that rain they just had, that would knock that price down a little bit.
No, this guy was in the back with a buggy. He was one of the only people out there going, yes, profit.
It's free real estate. Remember that?
All right. Any other conversations or?
The fortune teller. You believe in their ability to see the future.
I believe some people have that power, yes.
It's true. Some people do seem to show potential in that, but I don't know. I don't see how the future is something that can be so easily seen.
Well,
Every decision makes a change.
decisions change, but most of the time people, they are the same. See enough of the same type of people. You can make patterns. Have an educated guess, I suppose.
But that's not guessing, is not seeing the future in that case, is it not?
Either way, if it comes out to the same answer, doesn't really matter the formula.
You found the answer you seek.
Well, I guess time will tell.
Indeed. Indeed. I see after 3 days we are still not much more conversation.
This is an awkward thing for you to talk about in front of everybody else.
I am just making conversation while I am drinking a very large, fruity alcoholic drink.
Do you not believe?
Like to face your mouth.
Do you not believe that some people can see things beyond?
I am not denying that some people probably can. I just don't know how much I believe in their accuracy. I like to think that destiny is mine to shape, mine to make, and not something that is already written somewhere for me.
And what if in that destiny somebody else has made a choice that can affect your destiny, can't it?
Perhaps in some ways.
And maybe we're not in control of our own destiny.
Well, there is where we will disagree. I will always be in control of my destiny.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw from you?
Let me use this one here. 9.
Spill. You spill your drink. See how outside forces can change your destiny.
Indeed. Can
I do you? What else can we do to each other? What else can we torture? What other cantrips do I have?
Mark off one of my limited spell slots.
This one would be fun. Do I really want to send him screaming out of the tent, though?
Might be a little aggressive.
A little bit, yeah. Might ruin the vibe a little.
Yeah, you guys are kind of like, it's like a covered tent, but mostly outside. So,
Yep.
open air tent.
Eldon's gonna be fiddling with this thing. He's just gonna chime in.
And oh, sorry, what?
Eldon's fiddling with his little token, but he's gonna chime in,
Okay.
not really looking at anybody, and say,
That one makes it take damage.
outside forces may change your so-called destiny, but you're always in control of your own reaction to it. It's something to remember.
About
She
this
nods,
time,
but she's just still looking at him.
About
with a
this time,
smile that is annoyed and polite.
as you're staring down, fucking Kai. Words. You see the hunter that you'd run into in the woods and that you would run into on the road, comes over and is just like full of life. Like comes over and is like, "Hey, how are you?" Has a drink in their hand and is like, "Hey, come dance with me," and grabs onto your arm and starts pulling towards the front. Come on.
Please don't touch me.
Come on, let's go. Is not letting go, like grabs your arm and is gonna try to pull you. Are you gonna try to resist it?
Yes, I will resist.
Okay. Roll me a strength versus strength here.
11.
16. She pulls you up out of the tent,
I said,
and
no,
there's
you're
like
dancing.
there's like dancing and going around, people drinking whatever, and there's music happening in the background, and she pulls you out into the thing she's got to drink, and she's just like dancing pulling in a lane.
I was imagining
Doing
the
nothing.
Adam West like that dance.
Just like and just kind of doing the dance in front. What, are you too good for dancing? Come on, you look like you know how to dance.
Cue the chicken song, the chicken dance.
And Kai will then grab their hand and do a formal style
She's like,
dance.
"Oh, I know how to do these too." Do a performance check.
I am going to use
Inspired action.
inspired action.
Just saw that.
That's much
There you
better.
go.
What'd you
So I think I'm gonna double check. I don't believe I'm proficient in performance, but it's a 22.
All right. So you all see Kaylin, the hunter that has been like manning the wild boar and wild chicken stall, the roasted food stall, and you see Kai like bust out these very choreographed and clearly this is not the first time he's done this dance, but it is not one of those like wah type of dances. It's very like, this is how we do this move, and like he's been to class for it. And Kaylin is like trying to follow along, but she doesn't actually know, and she's been drinking, and she rolled an 11. So she is like following along to the best, but she's having fun either way. And she's like laughing.
Can
And
you stand on your shoes like a little girl who stands on her dad's shoes and is doing a dance?
You see these, she's the one, she's got like these tinsel eyes, so every once in a while like the light will catch in this like little shine as she's going, but she's wearing like kind of leathers but that are cropped so that her shoulders are exposed so she's not like too hot or whatever, but she's kind of wearing her normal work clothes. But yeah, and you all watch kind of a little bit, especially given the interaction that just happened, like a little bit shocked that Kai's actually dancing with someone, first of all, but then also, like, he knows how to dance.
I lean into Iolite and I just say, "He dances as exciting as his personality."
I go over to Eldon and go, "Did you know he could do that?" What the?
He seems to be able to do a lot of things.
He's really weird.
He's kind of a dour fellow.
You see Kaylin is going like, "Da-na-na-na-na-na," like rubbing butt against
She's
Kai.
twerking and he's like
Yes,
doing
he's
like
like-
the two-step. Like.
He's trying to like get her hand to like bring her back in.
Drunk wrangling is what you're doing. I had no idea.
I didn't either.
He says he's not a noble of any kind, but he dresses and dances like one.
I call bullshit that he's not a noble. I call bullshit.
Nobility dances.
I didn't know they were listening.
Oh yes. I leaned into her, but I don't think we leaned into each other.
I thought we were like on the opposite side of the table or something, but yeah.
I've
Your
probably
tables
a
are
table.
small, like
Yeah.
yeah, unless you're
I
trying to
forgot
hide.
what, like,
it.
We're sitting at a table.
Unless you're trying to hide from each other, you guys can hear.
Nobility here dances more fluidly than that. And that is from not here. I will say that.
No, we know that.
I wouldn't know.
Well, judging from where you said you guys got on the boat, it's Devenya.
Kethra doesn't know how to dance, so she's like, "What is he doing?
Yeah.
What is that?"
Yeah.
There's definitely two different dances going on out there.
Definitely.
Yeah. Was just like Eldon has no idea either.
We're both
Don't
like,
think neither one of us have danced in our lives ever.
both just looking like, "What's going on?"
Some sort of weird martial art that he's doing.
Like, this is weird. This is strange.
Does Kai look like he has even the faintest wisp of a smile on his face? Or are you just like, as you're doing this?
He is not pouting, but he is not
That's
smiling.
a change.
I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna roll a performance check for Kaylin to see if she can get a smile, even a tiny one.
Just gotta start
This
telling
is
dirty
my
jokes.
Phoenix Weave die from Almost Critical. That's a 3.
She threw up on his shoes.
She's like got both her hands and just goes.
And she like
Would we say,
head up and
yeah.
she's like, "Sorry about that. The spinning got me all."
Would we say
And I'm
last?
at the table going.
We say last session when that gag that girls will do when they're drinking, be like, "Oh my god, I'm having so much fun dancing," and just go on like they didn't almost throw up.
Kai will prestidigitation clean himself,
She only got like the tip of a shoe.
and he will also give her a quick cleaning. So anything on her clothes.
Oh, nice. Sorry, that wasn't like a drunk throw up. That was like my stomach. I'm fine, really.
Perhaps we should stop then.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was great to see you. She comes over to the table. It's like, great to see you all. I hope you're having fun. The first night's, usually the funnest.
Oh yes, always.
You're up on the third night, right?
I am.
It'll be great to see you up there.
I look forward to it. It is always fun to perform here.
What did you all do today?
Oh, all manner of game.
Yeah, the games are fun. Have you gone to the hot springs yet?
That will be tomorrow.
Awesome. Well. All right, I won't bother you anymore. I hope you have a great time at the festival.
You buy yourself a drink. And I give her, what, silver for a drink? Or
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, she could probably get a variety. She's like, awesome, thank you, Ayla. I didn't know you were so generous.
people don't know a lot about me.
Well, yeah.
Does she have any sashes?
Let's see. Does she have any sashes? I'm gonna roll. She's gonna have at least. Actually, let's roll a D100 to find out. We'll say there's a 25% chance that she doesn't have any. So she got a 30. So yes, she does. Now let's see how many she has. She's a hunter. She's pretty good. You see 5 sashes.
That's 2 more than me. I'm gonna try to grab one.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
You're gonna find
She's
like
gonna
a
roll a
knife
percentage.
I know.
in your hand. It's like right there.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
roll.
a nat fucking 20
Oh
For
shit!
a total?
Yeah.
of 23.
Yeah, no, you got. I'm gonna say her. She rolled with disadvantage, and that was a 4. So
I'm gonna roll so shitty the first combat we ever have.
I'm
I
gonna
rolled
say you
3
get
nat 20s
two of hers.
2 of them.
Because that's a like almost a 20.
It's only because she
point
was
difference.
so hammered and distracted by handsome
like,
Kai.
you didn't even like take them. You just grabbed onto them and she walked away.
Without even, I want to do it without looking. So I just
Yeah.
hold them and she walks away.
Yep, she walks off. She just says, "All right, well, thanks. Have a great night, everybody." She's like, as she walks away, she's like, so awkward. Oh man. All right. But yeah, that's the end of. You watch Kaylin walk away.
Chill.
Hey, the hot springs.
Yeah.
Anything else this evening?
No, I'm done talking.
Kai's gonna, like, before they move, because they did a lot today, he's just gonna, like, double check all the straps on his old bag and stuff like that. Just really, like, cranking that. thing down to him.
Roll a perception check.
18 plus 3, 21.
You kind of check your straps. Everything seems to be in order, like nothing's been messed with. As the night comes to a close,
The bag feels the same and everything?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Scared me with that.
As the night comes to a close, just as you are finishing up your drinks, you also hear another, like, Ayla! And you turn and look, and there is the barmaid, Muriel. Actually, this is I will say as you're kind of going in, like she's working the festival, and so she sees, Ayla!
Muriel, is it?
Yes!
Yes.
You remember my name. That's great. I checked down here, and I'm not trying to be a pain. I'm so sorry. But you said that you were gonna sign that handkerchief. This is my grandmother's handkerchief. I left it in your room.
Oh, did we not?
No.
Oh. I will go do it now.
If there's no rush, I'm here tomorrow, and I'm here the next day. You can bring it down tomorrow.
No, I will
Don't
take
come
care of
on.
it now.
I'm not that important, really. It's okay.
Don't worry yourself. It is fine.
Okay, I'll be here waiting. Thank you.
Just because I don't want to forget. Again.
Okay. So you head up, find the well, actually, did she find the handkerchief?
I had put it on the floor and then put other things on top of, like other clothes in like a pile on top of it. So unless I went with her, I don't know that you would find it. Well, you were there when I did it, so I don't know.
I'm just looking for it, I guess.
Okay. So I'll say after a little bit, you find it, and if you want to sign it and bring it back down.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you bring it back down. She is so
He's like,
excited.
Gosh darn it.
You just kind of like wait down there just for her to go get it because you know she's gonna come back and then you have to go back up. So Muriel is just like sitting there like, this is really exciting. I've never gotten anything autographed before.
It's a real treat.
It is. Did you happen to talk to her about maybe if she would want to like have another assistant or anything like that?
Yeah.
I'm dying to get out of here.
She was just horrified you would ask.
Really? Wow. Shit. That is not the impression I wanted to give. Wow.
I mean, it's okay. She's really, like, understanding, and it's totally fine, but it was a little forward.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Girlfriend.
okay. Okay.
Feel like I'm about to get dive bombed.
Ooh.
Okay, it landed on the
It's always
Just
all right, I won't bring it up again because
Yeah, best not.
I would never have known. Thank you so much for telling me that. I won't even bring it up. So, thanks.
No problem.
Okay.
Got your back.
All right.
I love passive-aggressive Iolite.
She's discovered the joy of lying.
She just sits there waiting, and then you come back down, and Muriel is there, and like her smile is like there but different. She's like she's like afraid of you almost in this instant.
Do I notice?
Yeah, you can see it on her face. Like it's the smile that you saw when you went up the stairs is not the same one that you saw when you come back down. But she just sits there waiting.
You just come over and go, here you go.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry I forgot this morning.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and thank you. I won't bother you while you're trying to go to sleep tonight. Like, I hope you have a great festival.
I hope you do as well. I
Thank
know
you.
you're working, but you get off at some point. You should enjoy as much of the Joy Festival as you can.
Yeah, no, it's fun even when I am working. So, yeah.
And you are from this town, yes?
No, I'm from, I'm kind of from Mosswick, I guess, but that's where my family is.
Well, as you know, so am I, so...
Yeah, I watched you as I grew up and everything. I just came out here because tourism and there's money to be made. I'm trying to get off the island. And,
Oh, off the island.
yeah, if possible.
I have never done that myself. I wish you luck, if that is what your dream is.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. I can sing pretty good. And
Oh.
kind of dance.
And that is what you are going to pursue?
Yeah.
Well, it is a vast world out there. I don't know where to point you off island. But here I would say just do it.
I'll try.
Well,
I'm gonna try to save up money first, you know?
if we cross in Mosswick, feel free to say hello.
Okay.
And I wish you luck, and maybe I will see you perform in your singing someday.
Yeah, maybe.
And good night.
Are there any drinks on the table?
There's kind of drinks all over, yeah.
I want to knock one over.
Just sleight of
Like
hand.
blatantly?
No. I'm going to try to be
Sleight
like
of
cool
hand
about
check.
it, but just be like, oh no, she's.
Roll a net 1. All right.
19.
There we go. Nice.
So you just kind of like the glass. She tries to catch it. Like she didn't see the hand movement, but she saw it, and she's like, "Ah!" And it smashes on the ground, on the floor. They have like there's people all around. They know these things drop, so they're not using. They're using the tankards, but it goes scattering across, and then you hear Kethra goes, "Muriel, come on!" And Muriel is like, "I'm so sorry," and then she
I feel really bad.
she starts cleaning up.
You were destroying this poor girl's dream. You're cutting her legs off of her dream. You're getting her fired from her temp job.
Ruining her life. Sorry, Muriel.
All because of your idol. She just
She's trying to take my
she
job.
just has the same
This is
idol
job
as you.
security.
My favorite part of watching Muriel and Ayla interact is just watching you. Because you do all these, like, every time she says something, oh, I really, you just go. You have all like facial twitches. It's like, bitch, I'll bury you. Like,
So Muriel gets to cleaning, and your evening is done. If you want to go to bed.
That was her attitude was different for some reason.
Yeah, she seemed a little bothered that it like took you that long to get her grandmother's priceless heirloom back to her.
Oh, well, I mean, it happens.
But she's sweet. Don't like, you know, she's sweet. Don't hold it against her.
I do not.
A
It
little
is fine.
clumsy, but
It is a busy night. Come, you need sleep.
agreed.
All right. So you all find rest.
Eldon's gonna put off going, like, if everybody else is going. He'll join back up in the room,
Okay.
like, maybe like 40 minutes later or something like that.
Okay.
I want to take out my wolf candle and I want to smell it. Let's see what it smells like.
Please don't smell like wet dog.
It actually smells like nothing. It's a scentless candle.
That's
Oh,
almost
'cause-
more disappointing.
Because they hand those out to anybody who wins a prize, and it's expensive to put smells in them. So it's kind of like a mold.
All
with
right.
it. Yeah. You just kind of sit there like, there's nothing here.
Well, still a nice candle.
It's still nice. All right. Anyone doing anything?
Like I said, after I'll join back, he'll take like a walk into the wood or something like that.
Okay.
You know, a few steps off the path.
All right.
And eaten by a vine.
Not that far.
Not that far.
Either one of you. So you head up to your room at the patient Faye. Nothing.
I'm just gonna have Nyx go over and kind of just like rub up against Kai, like, you okay? You okay? And then just come in and crawl back into bed. And we're gonna go to sleep.
Kai's gonna do that.
And Nyx kind of looks at you like you're touching me.
All right. About 40 minutes later, Eldon arrives in the room.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
Then, yeah, goes to bed.
He's gonna like sleep on his. He uses his bag as a pillow, basically.
All right. right. The next morning, you all wake up, meeting again at the slab. It's kind of where folks just meet. At the base there, with Yamari just smiling up at the sky, up at Mount Yamari. You all wanted to meet to go to the hot springs. So you meet over at the Silver Sage stables, and are able to very easily and quickly, we'll say it's like 9 in the morning when you do this, so that people, again, island time, so people don't really get started until a little bit later anyway, so you're one of the first. But they hook you up onto the, or hook you up, you can pull your own cart. They hook you up with a cart, and you guys get on and make the very bumpy, but like it's quaint and nice.
Your exhaustion is over.
Yeah, no more exhaustion. Get a good night's sleep.
Especially her. I can just see her in bed
and you make your way to the hot springs.
I like to think that before we meet up with them again, I'm just saying to her, maybe in the morning over breakfast, I do not know why we keep meeting up with these same 3 odd people, but it is very interesting. Like, I have not been this entertained by strangers and foreigners in a very long time. I don't know what is coming over me. I normally ignore these people.
Must be the joy of the season.
You might be right. Ayla, you might be right.
And when we woke up, anybody else in the room would have noticed that Eldon smelled like faintly of like very clean smelling, not sage, but like a burned type plant or wood or something like that. Very very clean smelling. It's not like that like just burnt charcoal wood.
Right.
Yep. So maybe smelling like that most of the morning.
You definitely would recognize the smell, right away. Knowing too.
Guys looking around in the room.
It's
like it's the smell.
Well, it smells really good.
But I'm like, I knew that smell.
Yeah.
It smells good, but it also it's like the smell of a ritual, of someone's prayer ritual, of someone's. This is you don't just go out and like leave for 40 minutes and then come back smelling like this unless you have something that you do and did. Perhaps,
yes.
You don't know what the ritual is, but someone has a nightly ritual.
Somebody's doing demon cabbage. Okay. Dragon cabbage. That's what we're gonna call it. Dragon cabbage is the.
So he was doing it at night, picking dragon cabbage fields.
So you you meet up again. It's about a 20-minute travel. It's only a mile away, but they have like the slowest cart. It's meant to be like, let's casually go, looking like they have it decorated along the entire road that leads you down to the hot springs, and once you get there, it almost kind of like opens up, and right at the opening is this tent that you can see. It's this large, colorful pop-up tent at the edge of the springs. You can see like intricate patterns and symbols all on the outside, and the entrance is draped with this like heavy embroidered curtains. And then a little bit past that, you do see the hot springs, which are this natural pool of just steaming, crystal clear water. You can, even from afar, like, you don't have to be right up on the hot springs to see all the way down to the bottom. It is just beautifully crystal clear. You can feel the warmth coming off of it as the cart stops, and the carriage driver like helps you all down. And you can
we
either
have mimosas.
Okay. You got mimosas. Got your mimosas with you as you went.
You always having a mimosa, like
Every morning.
If it's the morning,
Yep.
going anywhere.
You should just homebrew a spell. Where instead of prestidigitation, you just snap your fingers with a mimosa in your hand.
Next level up, I'm gonna get whatever the fuck it is, and instant mimosas. Just have a glass that refills.
It'll be interesting to hear you try to say that every time you cast it.
You can't make any food or anything. You can just you can clean or soil something. You can change the taste of stuff or the smell. It's like that and thaumaturgy are probably the two best cantrips.
Yeah, I have thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy is just you can do you have a further range. You just can't do the sensory smell.
Yeah,
things.
if I could just clean my clothes.
So you come off of the cart and look, and you'd see as the cart pulls up, these two orcish sisters, clearly sisters, not twins, but they come out of the tent. They both have their hair up in ponytails, keeping it out of their face. They both have these wide smiles. They greet you as you come off of the carriage and just say welcome. This is the Misty Magic Massage Parlor. I'm Glasha. This is Garrel. Would you like a massage before you go and enjoy the springs? Or you can go enjoy the springs and then come for a massage. We'll be here.
Oh, we will take one now.
Ayla, wonderful to see you again.
You as well, Glasha.
Glasha. And Garrel. Like Carol, but not.
I gotta write that down.
This is classic muscle mommy type stuff.
They are they're dressed in very simple clothing, and
I'm picturing Patty and Zelda for some reason.
When she said
but just
orcs,
as orcs.
as she said orcs, well, I'm imagining these giant, muscular.
Yep,
would
they
you
are
like
tall.
this size?
Full orc or half orc?
they are orcs. They are tall, they are muscular, they have these friendly smiles and gentle voices that they speak to you. So you're coming in to get massages now, or who's going in for a massage? Massage.
I'm not getting a massage.
Oh, you'll just
Yes,
stand
you
there.
is.
I'm gonna hurt their hands.
You're going.
She's made out of stone.
They're
I
orcs.
don't know
They
her
can
biology.
They can handle it.
I'm just.
Kai doesn't want some Rin person touching him.
Same.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't want anyone touching me.
Are you gonna go check out the hot springs instead?
Yeah, if they're gonna do the hot springs also, we'll wait for them.
Okay.
So I'll do the hot springs at once.
So you kind of set up on the side and just look out into the hot springs themselves. You can hear. You know what? I'm gonna change over to some jungle sounds. How about that?
You need to. It's part of relaxing.
If it wants to load. But just kind of looking out into the jungle, you can see birds flying, you can see some of the leaves rustling out but probably little animals, little something runs across. But it is a very quiet and it's just very relaxing, even just sitting there. Get some jungle noises.
Eldon will pull out his flute and try to copy any bird calls that he hears, just for fun.
Okay.
Try to pass the time.
Make a performance check. Anything else anyone wants?
This is just
Nice.
the springs and the massage area. This isn't like a small town. Or
Nope. Yep. Just these two things.
It's
yeah.
a destination.
Yeah.
You said it was a performance check? A performance check for it?
Yes.
Oh, damn. That's a 16. I rolled a 17. I was hoping for you know what I'm saying? But I forgot that that's charisma.
No, you did pretty good. You sit there just kind of while you all get your massage.
Kind of wish I screwed that up. Just so you guys could get your relaxing massage and then hear tweet 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 tweet. Sounds like a TIE fighter screaming through.
Glasha and Garrel, they offer you can get a timed massage or just however long you'd like. Full body, head, feet, arms. It's going to be a silver for 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes is a silver. You can get standard oils of lavender or peppermint, lemon mint, Or we can do some extras like dreamflower, sage, coriander. What can we do for you?
30-minute full body massage with the lavender oil.
You've got it.
Your scent is up to you.
What are the options?
Standard or whatever.
Oh no, she is
the
taking
lovely
a
lady would
30-minute
like.
as well.
It's a little bit extra for the dreamflower, sage, coriander, or ginger smell.
Pick what you will.
Ginger.
You see, like,
It's gonna need a sledgehammer
So
to massage you.
would you like to upgrade to a hot stone massage, maybe, for the lady?
So they just light a fire under you.
That sounds a little scary.
They're gonna heat Iolite up and throw Ayla.
I was gonna say, I wish Eldon was there, just to be like, she is the hot stone. Look at her.
Or they say, actually, Geralt also looks at you and says, there's also, you must have, and I know you've had it before, the Hot Springs Mineral Scrub. We take the minerals from the springs themselves, rub them all over the body. Very rejuvenating.
Yes.
That's going to be another 2 silver.
Okay.
Oh, this is a lot.
It's the Joy Festival.
I don't know.
It'll
Do you
be
take
a
your
long
clothes
time.
off for this?
Do you?
Whatever you're most comfortable with, we are happy to provide the service.
That meme behind the tree.
Eldon's just in the room doing little creepy bird calls.
So it's going to be about a gold with everything. So you get like 2, they ask you if you want your rooms, so if you want something separating the 2 of you, or if you want to be in the same area, and whatever you decide, and then they give the massage. And even though you have like rougher skin, they are able to, they're orcs. They just like massage, like they kind of, you hear at one point Geralt like, this is a challenge. I like it. But you all wait about 30 minutes.
massaging sandpaper.
But they stay quiet after, like, and when done, you feel amazing, worth every gold coin, which was only 1. And they send you out into the hot springs, like, please go, sit. You will enjoy it even more now.
That is why I recommended doing this first.
It was really nice.
Yes. You will not be here for another, who knows, next time you get to the hot springs. Take advantage now.
All right.
So you come out. 3 of you had like patiently kind of waited. I'll have you do actually a nature or survival check as you sat and looked at the stuff out there. We'll see if you kind of like eyeballed any.
10 plus, where is it? Sure, 3, so 13.
13. Okay. Yeah. Let's add on. So, kind of looking around the area, I'm going to have you roll. Actually, I'm going to roll, because this isn't a real number. All right, we're rolling a 44. So as you were kind of eyeballing out there, you do look and you see out like one of the trees, not too far in. You recognize this tree. It's called the Shadow Top Torch Tree, and you know that the wood of this tree burns more slowly than other woods and very cleanly as well. So you know that this burns for 2 hours and it gives off very little smoke. So I'll have you roll a d8 to see how many branches you can kind of like pull off of there.
This one, right? Okay, yeah, you're right. 1,
So there's only one that's like really low enough for you to grab onto and like snap it off, and this will burn for 2 hours with very little smoke.
If Eldon saw what she was doing, could I help her to grab a couple more for herself?
Yeah. Roll another d8. Let's see how many.
Thank you.
Like boost her up,
There you go. So a total of 6. So just kind of gathering and snapping it a little bit so it'll fit into your satchel. You know that you've got. Should you need it, you can have some heat with no smoke letting off.
Imagine like giving you the 10 fingers so you could like get it, but you're at just the perfect height where Nyx's like tail is like and he's like batting me in the face, like playing with my hair.
And just as you kind of finish doing that, the two of them come out looking just like, I don't know if you all had a massage, but a really good one. You just come out like feeling drunk, and they kind of look a little bit, and plus they've been drinking, or that one has.
That's selfish from me.
So feeling extra. Yeah. And the springs are
bathrobes and
bottomless
fluffy
mimosas
slippers.
Brunch.
You are legless, just jelly.
And so the hot
Good thing for
springs-
that tail to like keep the counter balanced.
It is swaying a lot more than normal.
It's like if you go to stumble, it like comes forward like just to like.
It's a kickstand.
So as you get a little bit closer to the springs, you can feel that the air around the hot springs is this thick, sweet, earthy scent of the forest, of the jungle around. It's mixed with this warm, mineral-rich smell from the water. You can hear the sounds of the birds and the rustle of the leaves, all the animals in the background. And despite the heat from the water, the air still has this like almost like cool feeling. It's a very unusual sensation. Are you getting in? Would be the question.
I mean, we came to the hot springs.
Might as well.
Right? So you all get into the hot springs.
Do you get in nude, or what's the policy here?
I'm just the DM. What do you do?
Well, I mean, are we
What do
gonna
they
get
have
arrested? It's like, is there...
This is the hot springs. Yeah, you do what you.
Kai takes off his coat, folds that up, starts. Kai's not waiting to see what everyone else is doing. He's like, I came here for the springs.
Yeah, there you go.
Full nudie.
He's going.
Yeah,
What
Full
else?
nudie.
just take off the robe, and there's nothing under there, and
The light from
Get
the
in the
suns
water.
blinds you as Kai.
Pale white skin, except he has a black crow feather on his chest that bursts off into ravens down to his elbow.
I have a lot more spots than you've done.
You getting a nude?
Oh yeah, you have to
All right.
go natural to get the full effect.
I like that.
You do you?
That is what I believe.
All right.
What is Iolite's reaction when she just gets naked and goes in?
I mean, it's fine. It's,
Yeah, it's
she's
Ayla.
not like,
I feel like
romantically attracted to
No,
her.
no,
It's-
I
yeah.
know, but I don't know if you're like, ooh.
But I think that's what
No,
he
I
thinks.
think
That's what
I
Eldon
think like she would be like, oh cool, we're doing this. Okay, like
she definitely would have seen it.
like the
Nude-
confidence
nude
is
over
something
time.
she would like strive for. So like, okay.
Eldon is
guess
definitely
we're
under the
doing this.
impression. That's the perfect way to have put it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That Eldon's like, oh.
Like in his mind, I'm not to like game for you. In my mind and his mind, like there's a competition
Yeah.
that doesn't exist.
Yes,
in her
that's
mind.
that's exactly what I've been
So-
trying to do. That's exactly pretty much. So he's like, you know, he thinks he's in competition with basically a friendship or a coworker friendship, whatever the hell, whatever it is.
Work wife.
Work wife. There you go.
So what's Iolite gonna do?
I'll take off my robe too, and you guys will notice, and this is something that you don't know about either. My shoulder, her shoulder, like right under her clavicle, there is like a deep crack that looks like kind of like if a small rock like hits a window and it's like spiders across, and it's like angry looking kind of, and there's like a clearly it comes from like a origin point, and from deep in there there's kind of like an opalescent glow.
So does it look like someone shot a rock at you? Like
something
you can see it
and
embedded
something's-
inside.
You can't. It's in there far enough that you can see the glow of something inside and the cracks, kind of all across.
All right.
I would be more embarrassed if I hadn't like had that massage and just kind of like loosened things up. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. But I haven't told you about that or shown you that.
I don't ask questions, but the gaze lingers on it for an extra second.
What about this side?
Kethra just gets naked and everybody, she just walks in, but you will notice that there's like scars on her back. It kind of almost looks like whip marks on her back. And she doesn't want to talk about it. Like if you bring it up, she's gonna, what do you talk about? Like she's just not gonna talk about it, kind of thing. So that kind of thing.
Because if you do see my back, you do see 2 scars on the shoulder, about the shoulder blade area, but like you would probably actually need to do an investigation check because they're very, very, very light, like faded.
In order to notice them, really.
Yeah, very old, faded.
Rolling for investigation.
Do we see him?
I see him real close.
Our stuff is right next to us, right? Like our stuff?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Eldon would do the same as everybody else. He'll slowly take his stuff off. He'll take his bag and he'll make sure it's like within arm's reach.
Okay.
For once, he's trying not to stare.
Now that it's out there, avert his eyes.
You could tell by the way he's getting undressed that to him that's no big deal. Like he's done that a million times already, like in a communal sense. But he's almost doing that like he saw and was obviously paying attention to the really likes, but he's now, once he got like the glance, now he's doing that like really obvious trying to
Right.
being too obvious and not
How
looking
are you
around.
doing?
Yeah, that like you're there and instead of talking to you, he's like, this is a really nice place. Like one of those things where he's like obviously trying not to, stare.
So the hot springs, I'm just looking for like a mental, is it like stone on the bottom and everything? Like, is
Yeah.
it like are we like just like wadding, or is it like shallow enough where we're like sitting?
It's shallow. The ones that you are in. So from what you can tell, if you go further out, like there are more that might be deeper out further, and you can see them. It's a pretty extensive spring. The jungle kind of grows out into a little area. You can see that Balstead has tried to not disrupt nature too much, but also encourage you to stay in this certain area.
Mm-hmm.
And there's plenty of space, but it's enough that you can like wade in down here. If you wanted, there's a deeper one, but if you're trying to relax, they don't really recommend it. But it's more like curated. Some of the stones you can tell have been placed so that it's higher, so that you can just kind of sit there.
Sit with your back up to like your chest.
Yeah. So, about this point too, you also, while they were getting their massage, the carriage would have left. And then about this point, you'd see another carriage full of people. Not as full, like maybe there's another 4 or 5 people that come on this one, just other tourists. And they head into the massage tent. You can hear Glasha and Geralt.
This one's soft like jelly.
You can hear them greet them and explain the services and whatnot. I'm gonna have everybody roll a D100.
Ooh.
Was it this and
So
a
it's
10?
like 2 D10s,
Yes.
one with the doubles, and then
Mommy,
one
why
with
are they
the
naked?
Yeah, so that's the tens place. That's the ones place.
Okay.
And if you roll all zeros, that means it's 100.
This would be like 15, right? 10 and 5.
So 20.
Yep.
23? Okay.
Alright, 15 for Iolite. So as you're sitting there in the water, just kind of relaxing, you like open your eyes at one point, and it's almost like
On a
the
D10.
water becomes
Yeah.
kind of
10 and 0 to 10.
shrouded in shadow for just a moment
Wait a
as you're
You
looking
roll
and
double zero.
you get this strange sensation as you're looking at everyone else who's just relaxing, eyes closed, or
This is just me
looking around.
experiencing this?
Yeah, so you can feel and see this shadow that kind of creeps across the water. But you still feel calm, and then it just kind of dissipates. And until your next long rest, you have advantage on stealth checks and dark vision up to 60 feet.
Whoa. Alright.
So for the rest of the day.
I need to go
What did you
spelunking
get?
now. 59.
59.
Oh no.
Roll a d6.
Oh no. 5.
Okay. The rest of you all look and see Ayla just kind of relaxing in the water, and as you watch, the white hair that she has and the blue, it all just like you see this red that begins to come across, and all of her hair turns red.
I don't like that.
So you just kind of look over, and it's just like red on red on red on red, and like none the wiser, just.
My tail is behind me, just kind of going like this.
And you have red hair. You feel really good though.
Red fucking hair.
And-
She gets fucking dark vision
Hey.
and stealth, and I get
The dice.
red hair.
What'd you get?
10. If you say I shit myself in these holy springs.
It's all nice stuff.
Just a candy bar.
Oh, too far, sir.
As you are sitting
a place
there,
of holiness.
Floating Tootsie Roll in my head.
I think it was a baby Ruth.
Call it a sneakers bar.
as you are sitting there,
It's a funny movie. Caddyshack.
Yeah, you
you
didn't get
kind
that.
of
Oh, no.
open your
Oh.
eyes at one point and look out, and there's this on all the water that you can see, this very faint glow begins to emanate kind of from the bottom where the rocks are, and just kind of rises up. And you're just kind of looking at everyone else. No one else seems to really be reacting to it, and then it fades back down. But then you look at yourself, and the glow is coming from you. And you are emitting a dim light in 15
Which
feet
part?
radius.
Which
Your
part?
whole body.
Okay, you said you looked down. That's the only reason I asked. You said you did this. You did this. You said you looked down.
You enter a dark cave. I got this. Zip.
Hey, between my dim light and her dark vision, we'll be able to see for like 100 feet. Okay.
And your whole body is emitting a dim light for 15 feet.
Nobody else sees that.
Everyone sees it.
Oh.
Yeah, they just didn't see the
Okay.
light emanating. So you all look over, and Eldon is just like glowing.
You see that?
I
There's like this glowing activating.
God,
I was gonna say that's the sound. That's the sound of the startup. The glow, like when you start up a halogen light.
I really thought you were.
No.
The way you phrase it, that's not my fault. That's
No,
not my
it's
fault.
not.
Not that time.
Kai,
93.
93. Damn, making me go all the
Father
way
apart.
down.
Motherfucking 10.
Okay. For some reason, you kind of like just dip your face in and then like take a little like sip of it. I don't know why you do this. You just do.
This water's really fucking hot.
And
people in
It
it.
touched everybody.
People in it.
and you I don't know how to really describe this, but you take a little
What
sip.
part
and
of his
then
body starts
you
glowing?
kind of feel a little bit like lightheaded and have to like right yourself. But then after a few seconds, you feel this like renewed strength inside of you. Until tomorrow.
Until the E. coli kicks in.
Whenever you are affected by a condition that would make you incapacitated, you can instead choose to be knocked prone. You can't do it if you're already prone, but you can use your reaction.
Prone squared.
And Kethra.
23.
need to think about this one.
This is gonna be so awkward if we go back to town. I'm gonna be walking around like Dr. Manhattan, all glowy.
Well, everyone's gonna know you went to the springs. That's
Sure.
all.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this is like a thing.
This is a thing.
A thing
People
that
come back,
everybody does.
Kind of weird.
Kethra, you
We look like the tourists.
let your
you know,
body
and, like,
sink
you come back to the
down
hotel, you've got
into the hot
fancy-
springs
The hat
until
with the
you are
ears.
submerged.
With the Disney hat.
And you just kind of are there feeling the warmth over your entire body, your head, your face. And then you see your eyes are closed, but in the darkness, like suddenly your eyes open, and instead of seeing water, and not that that would be a good idea to do in a hot spring, but your eyes are open,
Hey, he drank it.
and you see yourself. You see yourself standing in the village that you left. And you look, and it looks completely different from what you left. It is a shell of the village that you knew. The people are walking around like zombies, and while you were there, they had a zombie-like appearance, but there's something deeper this time. There's a lack of presence in their eyes, and the suns are in the sky. It is a bright sunny day. Nyx is by your side. You feel stronger, you feel older. You look to one side and you can see Kai and Eldon standing next to you, and they look older and wiser, more experienced. You look to the other side and you see Ayla and Iolite standing next to you, and they look different as well. And you look up and see this darkness, a mass of something that is formless and yet very present. And it seems to be taking over your village and the people there, but they all look at it with reverence and elation.
Mm-hmm.
And they kneel before it. And then you pull yourself up out of the water, and you feel like you've been gone for hours. It feels like you have been standing there looking at this thing. And you kind of like come out and gasp for air, like you've been holding your breath for forever, but for the rest of you, you just saw Kethra go down and then come right back up, and suddenly gasping for air like she has been not breathing for 10 minutes. And that's what you see.
Are we sure she didn't drink it?
Could have snorted some. Just kidding.
Did some go up her nose?
What is your reaction to seeing?
Concern.
A raised eyebrow.
You take a second, like, catching your breath, looking at everybody, and everyone looks at you kind of, like, you can tell that there's a little bit of, like...
Are you okay?
I think so.
Did you slip down? Did you breathe some of it in?
No. I don't really know what happened. That was really weird. You were all there, but you were all different, and there was darkness. It was weird. You were all older. That was really weird. I don't know. I feel like I was gone forever. How long was I under for?
A moment.
Well, that was weird.
This place is very strange, and he's gonna like glowy. See how it's all glowing. This place is very strange.
At least I'm not glowing.
Ayla, your hair. It's
Is-
red.
Is Kai,
I can't.
is Kai the only one that didn't get a change?
Yeah.
Like he's just still sitting there, just like looking at everyone around
I
him.
don't think I look visibly different.
No, you don't look different.
How long does the hair last?
You'll find
Forever now.
To go to my stylist. Right back.
And that, as you all sit there in the springs, kind of looking at Kethra with a bit of concern, that's where we will end the session.
Nice.
The group of people that can't talk to each other and other than awkward silences is sitting together naked
Have you
in hot water.
have you never had a one night stand? That is actually not too far.
How old are you supposed to get to know somebody? Let's be serious.
It's the easiest way.